A man comes across an abandoned baby in the snow. At first, he intends to ignore it and walk away, but when he notices the child is dressed in fine clothing, he quickly realizes the baby may come from an unusual background. Thinking he might demand a ransom in the future, he takes the baby home and asks his wife to care for him temporarily. He assumes the child's family will appear soon, but that wait stretches into 10 long years. 10 years later, the infant has grown into a young boy, yet there is still no word from his biological parents. The woman who raised him never speaks of his past and treats him as her own son. Both of them believe life will continue as it is, until an unexpected event changes everything. One day, the adoptive father, who has worked far from home for years, sends a letter. He writes that he was seriously injured at work and needs a large amount of money for treatment. The adoptive mother searches through all their savings only to find it is nowhere near enough. Remy senses that something is not right. The next day, his fear proves true. The adoptive mother is forced to sell their only cow to a neighbor. The cow has been with Remy since childhood and is the family's sole source of income. They part with it reluctantly, but have no choice. When Remy notices the whip in the neighbor's hand, he knows the cow's life will be hard. From then on, he sneaks into the neighbor's barn at night. He believes that if he removes the whip, the cow will be spared some pain. But even without the whip, the cow is still hurt, powerless. Remy can only sing softly, keeping it company with his voice. At that moment, he fails to notice a strange old man standing behind him, drawn by the singing. The man listens in silence. When Remy suddenly turns around, he's startled and runs away. He has no idea that this man is about to change his entire life. When Remy rushes home in a panic, the adoptive father has already returned. He is shocked to see the boy. For 10 years, he has been away working and never knew his wife had secretly raised this child. Angry, he condemns the past decision and calls the boy a burden. Only then does Remy understand that he was abandoned. Even so, he does not blame the woman who raised him. She brings out the clothes he wore as a baby and admits she's not his real mother. Furious, the adoptive father insists on sending Remy to an orphanage. The adoptive mother strongly objects and demands that he stay with her. They argue bitterly, while Remy covers his ears in despair, unable to face the truth. In the end, the adoptive mother prevails. The adoptive father agrees not to send Remy away and says he will go to the authorities to apply for financial support. Hearing this, Remy throws himself into her arms. The next morning, Remy reluctantly says goodbye and follows his adoptive father to town. He believes this is a step toward a stable life. He does not know it is only a trap set in advance. When they arrive at the government building, the adoptive father stops and refuses to go inside. Confused, Remy asks, "Aren't we going in?" The man answers coldly, "I tricked you into coming out. We can't afford you. You're going to the orphanage." In a panic, Remy shoves him aside and runs. He hides in a tavern, hoping to escape. Before long, the adoptive father returns with villagers and surrounds the place. Just as Remy is about to be taken, the old man from the barn steps in and stops them. After hearing the story, the old man says he earns his living as a street performer and is willing to pay $30 to take Remy with him. Seeing the money, the adoptive father agrees at once. And just like that, Remy is sold. As they leave the tavern, Remy feels his life drifting into uncertainty. When they pass his home, he cries out for his adoptive mother, but she is held back by the adoptive father and can only watch through tears as the boy slowly disappears.